Welcome, everyone. This is a 10-minute ball and dumbbell, all upper body. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. And so this is part one. I'm going to be doing these in series. And real quick, this is not my usual live time, but life happens. I had to do it a day later. But either way, you can still do this as a recording. So again, it's a 10-minute series, 4 parts, and it will all be related to the ball. And today it's going to be upper body with the dumbbells. You can use anything. You can do this without the dumbbells if you want to also. And then the ball, as long as when you sit on the ball, it's about a 90-degree angle. For what we're doing today, it's not as crucial to have it right there. So whatever ball you can get your hands on. Make sure you exercise within your ability. So listen to your body when we get started. I have 5-pound dumbbells. You really don't need super heavy, and you may need a couple different dumbbells nearby too, just depends. But all right, let's get started. I'm going to be sitting on the ball, and I'm at an angle so that you can see me. Hopefully you can see me well enough. Grab your dumbbells. And I have my mat. This is great depending on the surface you have. So for me, I have the mat down so that when I get out to a certain position, my feet won't slide out on me. So grab your dumbbells. You're sitting on your ball, and you're going to bring your dumbbells to your chest, and you're going to roll yourself out. Now, if you're not comfortable, you can kind of have your hands on the ball if you need to. But we're going to go to the point where our heads, I'm going to need to, for your guys' angle, I got to start back further. I want you to go to the point where your head and shoulders are on the ball. Head and shoulders are on the ball. And then toes are forward, knees are straight forward. And then you're going to lift your hips up till you have a straight line. Okay, we're going to do a combo here for chest and triceps. So putting your dumbbells together, and they're going to be right above the chest and stomach. Elbows are tucked in. Make sure your hips are in a straight line. So what's going to happen is that your core is going to be working the whole time. That's the fun part about the ball. It's going to be firing up. So elbows sliding up and down. Keep your dumbbells. So go ahead. The combo is straight up, open into a butterfly. Keep a tiny bend in those elbows just to the point where your arms are out to the sides. Come back together, and then elbows coming back down. So we're working chest and triceps and shoulders. Make sure your shoulders and your head are on the ball, and your neck should be comfortable. So make sure your head is not hanging down past the ball. We're doing this combo opening. Good. And then coming down. Keep breathing. Whoop, I'm just messing up my combo here. Make sure that when you do that butterfly, your arms are just going out to the sides. They are not going past. So you should be able to see your dumbbells in your peripheral vision. Let's do a few more. Good. Now this is a 4-part series. So when we're done with all 4 parts, you can do them all together and get a full workout. Okay, go ahead and bring those dumbbells to your chest. Okay, and then just relax those hips just for a second. Okay, let's get back up in position. We're going to work our triceps. So bring those dumbbells straight up and then up over your head a little bit. Lock your shoulders in place and elbows are squeezed in. You're going to bend at your elbows and then press straight up. Squeeze through those triceps, the back of the arms. Now hips are still up. Don't let those hips drop. You should have a straight line. Toes and knees are forward. So we don't want to forget our form. And our neck is straight too, so we're not having our head down and up. Good, keep going. Squeeze the triceps. Woo. Let's do 4, 3, 2. All right, bring the dumbbells down, cross them over. You're going to back yourself up until your lower back is up against the ball. Lower back is up against the ball. Toes and knees are straight forward. We're going to do some crunches here. So this is option one, where your dumbbells are crossed over. Pull your belly button towards your spine. So pull your tummy in as you crunch. And then we're only going to the point where your shoulder blades touch the mat. And then you go right back up again. If you want to challenge your balance, bring your feet closer together. Doing great. Keep breathing. It's a big thing I always tell my clients. Don't forget to breathe. And they always say thank you because they don't realize they have held their breath. Let's do one more. All right. Uncross those dumbbells. And then you're going to let your hips. Ooh, Charlie decided to avoid it. Hey, Charlie, lay down. Good. Sorry, you guys can't see him, but he decided to come down and visit us. We're going to do bicep curls, and we're going to do them like a preacher curl. So you're going to drop your hips, but they're not touching the floor. And your elbows are right up against the ball. Palms facing towards your body. You're going to lower down without touching the floor, and then come right back up. So you're just laying against that ball. Make sure you're on a surface that ball does not slide out from behind you, because you are putting pressure at an angle. But we're doing a preacher curl. Now you have options. You can do this in a hammer curl position, or you can start hammer and then rotate. Whatever works for you. I'm actually going to do the rotation, because in that way I can do both and it doesn't interfere with my hips as I curl up. There's always variations. Make sure the wrists stay nice and straight. We don't have carpal tunnel problems. Good. Couple more. 4, 3, 2, and release. Go ahead and put your dumbbells down. Before we go on to our stomachs, we're going to do a quick stretch. So you're just going to bring your arms up over your head and then extend through the body. And you go into this as far as you're comfortable. But I want you to rest your head down on the ball. And you may have to adjust yourself on the ball. So do you need to scoot forward and back so that your head is resting comfortably? I don't want you to strain your neck. Your neck should not be strained in any of these exercises. So we're in a full body stretch. Just open up the body. Now bring your arms straight up and then open up the chest, elbows slightly bent, arms out to the sides for a chest and shoulder stretch. Bring your arms in together and bend the knees as you curl up. All right, and then go ahead and just sit on down. And then bring the ball around to the front. And then for me, I'm going to back myself up so that I'm now with my dumbbells, whatever space-wise works for you. But what I'm going to have you do is put your ball up against your thighs, nice and tight, and then you're going to just kind of lay against the ball. And I want this to be where your hips are against the ball, and then you're going to come down to the floor. And then bring those dumbbells in front of you. Now, some people, actually, I'm going to need to move myself forward. Some people need to have their feet against the wall. So go against the wall if you need to, and then reposition yourself. So you can always pause this, get against the wall, and then go again. But I want you to have it where your hips are against the wall, and then you're going to push out. Okay, we're going to start with reverse flies. So we're going to work our upper back. Now, depending on how big your ball is, you might have more room below you. So for me, I don't have a ton of room because I'm using my smaller ball. So I'm just bending my elbows a little bit, but you're just going out and back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Neck is long. So after you know what you're doing, go ahead and look down at the floor. Good. Keep breathing. Okay, cross those arms over and up, lift, working through your lower back. Keep the back nice and long, lowering your chest and then up to the straight line. Lowering your chest and up to a straight line. Couple more. 3, 2, and release. Okay, extending those dumbbells out in front. Now, for time's sake, I'm going to stay with my 5 dumbbells, but 5 pounds. But normally in this exercise, I would need to do lower than this. So if you are 5 and you need to do lower, just put your dumbbells at the mat and then just lift up one at a time. If you can, keep your dumbbells off the mat and lift a little higher each time. Neck is long, chest extended. Good. Working through the shoulders. There's always alternatives to make it work for you. So you can always still challenge yourself, but make it work for your body. It may be different every day. One more each. And down. Go ahead and just put those dumbbells down. And then just let yourself just kind of curl onto the ball. Feel that stretch in the back. Whew. Feels good. Go ahead and sit back onto your knees. And then we're just going to do one more stretch where you have your hands walking out. And then we're like an extended child's pose. So hands out in front, shift your hips back, and press your chest down. Feel that stretch through the shoulders and back. The part 4 will be about stretching. So if you do this all together, the last segment will be a full body stretch. So go ahead and curl yourself up, round out the back, and release. And that is your workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Please leave comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. I forgot to say that earlier. Please subscribe so you get notifications every time I post a new workout. And again, this is part 1 of 4 for the ball. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.